What the hell is this? This is weird.
Good morning, guys. Well, it's not actually morning, but that doesn't matter. For me, it's still morning. I just woke up and I'm very hungry, so I'm making some nums. The nums I'm going to make today. Ooh, potato wedges. Oh, I haven't tried this yet, because normally I cut them too thin. I'm kind of curious if I can make the wedges work for once, because we also have different potatoes now, which will make it a little bit more crunchy. And I like crunchy, so we'll see fast enough if I fail.
So for all you worried people out there, they took my blood, whimpers. Actually really cool doctor, she's awesome, and her assistant, nurse, whatever, she's awesome too. I hope there's nothing, so it's all in my head, you know? I have to go to work now. And this is still freaking fucking me out. This is weird. Okay, and Jura's like, oh my god, what did she just say? So what's pretty awesome is this place is pretty new. They just moved here. It's sad because it's kind of 15 minutes away now from me instead of 5.
I would say that this looks awesome. Oh, yes. The biggest downside though is that I may or may not have smoked the entire house by accident.
I see a very angry kitty that's hungry. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. Wait, I'll have to turn you. Stop, stop. Yeah.
Know all your numbers? Mm-hmm. Really?
I need to. You need some more.
Calm down, calm down, calm down. I fed her. I just made a break and she went berserk.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Stop this, stop.
Like the rest of this, she can. It's nice to get her face wiped,
Ooh.
like mommy does.
I wanted to talk to you, but I left the camera downstairs when I was upstairs. Basically, I've been doing a lot of emailing today and a lot of preparations because Saturday is the Dutch drum corps finals. Actually, the first finals that I officially do nothing. I'm doing preparations for shooting some pre-recorded stuff for in a week or two. Yeah, something like that. For the European finals. I'm very excited for it because it's something completely different that I have never, ever done yet, and that is doing a big event like that. I mean, Almere with the baton stuff was pretty cool, I have to admit that.
This is the most organized I've seen the dishwasher ever. Guess who did that? Not a female. It was a male. Good job.
Surprising.
Yeah.
Actually, my wife doesn't know how to load a dishwasher.
So you're doing it?
I pretty much have to reload it every single time.
I'm waiting for my video to render. Video. Yeah, I guess that was alright. Was it alright? Video, vampire, virgin, vampire. So I'm trying hard. Anyhow, I found something. Isn't that cool? I take better selfies than you do. You know nothing, Jon Snow. This is actually me vlogging to you guys. If you can find, I zoom in. If you can find the second, it's in the Dragon Con video. If you can find that moment, that would be hilarious. Tell me which second it is. Well, if you're like this, I know there are a couple of people who like to do stuff like that. That is from the Game of Thrones photo shoot. That's what I can tell you. So it should be in the middle somewhere.
It is pretty cool if you think about it, that I used to play the chord that was sort of visiting as a guest, and now I'm part of the machine. I should actually rebel against the machine if I think about it, but that idea. I am super excited to do this. It's just a complete new thing, and if everything works out in the next couple of days / weeks, there should be an entire new segment of my life starting, if you think about it. It's kind of weird. It is a big step.
I just saved the world. No, I didn't, but there was a video we already had to reshoot, and it was just long, and basically Jay and I, we both tried to cut it down now. We cut it down to 3 minutes 30 instead of 15. So he did a version, I did a version, and I think it's so much better now, and I can actually watch it, although I have heard it a million times now. Happy.
I just said that I didn't want to talk upstairs because I left you downstairs, also because I would talk downstairs and make less noise than upstairs. But thinking about that was also like, downstairs in my room is the same distance from the mid-level because everyone is sleeping, and it shouldn't technically matter. Also because there's a hole in that corner, it would make it even more noisier. That's my thought pattern.
It's nice and warm. Whoa, I don't know if you guys actually can see. Can you see the hair standing up and the goosebumps? It's so freezing cold in the room I'm in, and I have no window, so it could be winter outside for all I know. But being outside here, it's so nice and warm. It just switched to sunset. That's awesome. Didn't even know I had that feature. Interesting. The garage called and they said actually the brakes are good. It's just the kind of piping for the liquid, for the brakes liquid, that is kind of rusted. And it's a typical thing for my type of car. So I'm like, okay, and how much does it cost now? And I was like, I hope it's cheaper. It's actually more expensive than making the brakes. So I'm like, On the other hand, when it's fixed, and then my mom and Dory can drive around with it, and when the TARDIS is gone, the CARDIS, I can drive the Acura again. Ugh. I'm having some sushi, okay, I confess I have some sushi, but I'm sitting here with my iPad and I'm planning the costumes. Actually, that's the 31 days of Halloween. I'm planning the runway show. So I got a place, I got parts of the costume stuff I need. I need to finish the thoughts, what type of costumes I want to make.
Tomorrow morning I have to go to the city center twice, one in the morning and one in the afternoon, because the first one is to go after that bill that I talked about. It's still not fixed. It's stupid and lame. I'm trying to go on the last defense mechanism because it's just getting out of hand now. It's just ridiculous. Luckily in the afternoon I have a proper appointment with the basically registering a company. Say it like that. So basically you know what's going on. I'm going to register a company.
I was just wondering, there are probably certain habits, like not doing stuff with a chopstick, like crossing chopsticks or putting them somewhere. So I was wondering, do you guys have habits which your parents taught you or something? See, I didn't say teach, I said taught. It's like catch. I always write catch because I love that word, and people are always correcting me to it's caught, and I'm like, I know, I just love catched. So anyhow, for example, if you're done with your food, in Germany you place fork and knife like this on your plate, and if you're still eating, you're placing it like this. And when you're cutting meat, you basically have the knife in your right hand and the fork in your left hand, and the same way you eat. And other people cut it with a knife, switch the hand and eat with the right hand. So is there something you have, habits which your parents taught you or which you just established? Leave it in the comments. Need metallic tables because this is basically stuck to the table. That's awesome. I can actually watch the vlogs here, so that's awesome. Come on, load. Yeah, there we go. Da-da-da-da-da. It's the perfect size and it's delicious and cheap. That I think costs as much as that one, maybe like 50 cents more, but it's so delicious.
I'm both excited and very scared at the same time because I have no clue how to do business. So that's gonna be a very interesting thing to see evolving. But how I run most things in my life, I'll just wing it and see how it ends. What could possibly go wrong?
It's weird. We want to vlog every day, but sometimes there are days where you're just like, oh my god, we seriously have nothing to talk about. Well, there would be stuff, but it's like, why is anyone watching? But on the other hand, there are days that are so full and packed, like at Dragon Con, for example. I could have actually filmed way more, and I had to remind me to film stuff because it was like running around having fun, and I wanted to show you. But then again, I was handling like 2 or 3 cameras at the same time, and it's just like a lot of people and everything. There's something I wanted to talk about in yesterday's vlog, but I didn't. I think Jurre probably talked about it because we both tweeted about it. It's the colors of the new iPhones, and they are just weird. Me personally, they remind me of cornstarch with food coloring. Do you know those videos, the speakers, and you have cornstarch on top, and then you start vibrating it and it just turns into this gooey weird thing? I don't like the consistency. It's so weird. It's so liquefied. And that's why I don't like them. I think that's the main reason. However, the 5S looks kind of good. I even like the gold. I probably would go for a white silver, but I kind of like the gold. What I definitely don't like are the cases for neither of them. They look, ugh, no, the colors are too off. And yes, first world problems. There's nothing really interesting here. I mean, the only thing which I find cool are those for the garden, but they are $5.99 the piece, which is so okay, but don't have the money for that. Actually, that looks pretty cool. I can't use it now. How much is it? $5.99? Okay, there are 2 pieces. Might think about that. It would be good for Game of Thrones. Let's hide it. Maybe nobody finds it? No, seriously, if you need fabrics and don't want to spend much money, look at that. If you want to do like a more baroque stuff, that works fine. People will tell you anyhow it looks like a curtain, so you might as well buy one. Just make it look good. I've fallen in love with this fabric. It's probably totally tacky and everything, and I can't use it, but I love it. Feels so nice, and I love the colors. Could be a cute dress or scarf. No, dress would be cool.
Where is the earwax? Weirdo.
No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
I say so that you are.
Okay.
That was easy.